Hi, I am Goddess Cree, and I am back with another divine message. Today is Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. This is February 20th, 2026. The angel number is angel number 5. This is fast, rapid movement forward. Today I also saw angel number 21. And angel number 21 is talking about, is asking you to stay positive. You have the power to turn your desires into your reality. Take the action towards a financial decision that you have been pondering over. You have been delaying. So Spirit is asking you to go ahead and take action on that financial decision. All right, so we're going to get into it. We're going to check to see what we need to be aware of. Okay? Let's see. We're going to ask Spirit to tell us what we need to be aware of. Okay. Let's see. What does collective need to be aware of? What does collective need to be aware of? All right, let's see. What does collective need to be aware of? Okay, so we have path unknown, unspoken tension. What else? What else does collective need to be aware of? Unexpected news. Boundaries respected. What else does collective need to be aware of? Quiet contentment. Exposing lies. It's complicated. What else? Testing the limits, uncovering the truth. What else does collective need to be aware of? Spilling the beans. Spreading gossip. Okay, let's see. What else? Jealousy issues. Hidden truth. Unmasked motives. Let's get one more for the collective. Mixed signals. Okay, so the path that you're on is unknown. The path ahead. So this has to do with relationships. So there is a relationship. It is uncertain yet hopeful. So you got someone in your energy. Someone you may be thinking about. You are uncertain about the path of the relationship. And is this due to some unspoken tension that may be beneath the surface? But you're either going to get some shattering news that may be unexpected, or you have already received some shattering news that was unexpected. It looks like you guys need to respect each other's boundaries and personal space. So this is also talking about a simple companionship that brings peace and satisfaction. So it looks like there may be a better relationship coming in for you. You may have exposed some lies, or some lies may be exposed soon, which may be the reason why you are uncertain about the path of a relationship. It may be more complex than it seems. It looks like someone may be testing the limits as well. You know, sometimes people will do things to see how you react under pressure. You're being tested. Spirit says, trust your intuition. You are about to uncover some truth. There is some evidence that will change your view on everything. Someone is going to spill the beans. It will be revealed. And it may have to do with some gossip, because it looks, gossip spreads very fast. But it may have something to do with somebody being jealous of your relationship as well. The reveal came out again here. We have it here, spilling the beans. Then we have hidden truth here. So trust your intuition. The truth is going to come out. It will be revealed. Sometimes other people's masks will slip, and it will show their true motives. We can only keep a facade up for so long, especially when it deals in relationships. Usually after about 3 months, you see the true colors of that person. They can no longer lie. They can no longer hold that mask up to their face. Yes, you are getting mixed signals. It is confusing. Right here. And usually when you're getting mixed signals and it's confusing, then you need to walk away, because Spirit says they have a quiet contentment relationship for you. And this is saying simple companionship brings you peace and satisfaction. Simple companionship will bring you peace and satisfaction. Okay, so let's see what Tarot has to say about this. So the overall message is that you are second guessing in a relationship on what path is going down. You are seeing the telltale signs that's making you question. So keep in mind, if your body reacts in a negative way when it comes to a certain person, whether it is platonic relationships or romantic relationships, your body will let you know. Your body will pick up on signs and synchronicities. If you're anxious, if you're nervous with dealing with this person, that means that there is something underlying. There is something right under the surface that you are missing. Sometimes we tend to overlook red flags. because we really care about a person or we really want their relationship to work. But you can't overlook red flags. Okay? If there are red flags, you will always have this in play, which is mixed signals. There will always be this in play. You don't know whether you're coming or going with that person. You don't know if they're flirting or they hate you. So let's see what Tarot has to say. Okay, so we got the Hangman and the Ten of Swords. Wow, and then these cards just fell out, but I'm not taking those. We have the Hangman and the Ten of Swords. So the Hangman. So it looks like Spirit says you might need to let it go. You might need to withdraw. And the Ten of Swords is talking about being backstabbed. This is an ending. Surrender to it. Surrender to the betrayal. Say your goodbyes. And then those three cards that came out was the feeling of being trapped. That was the Eight of Swords. That was also the Strength card, letting you know that you hold the strength. And we have the Emperor, which is asking you to take control of the situation. Take control of the situation. And we also had the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Moon energy, which talks about illusions, deceptions, mystery. But I'm picking up strongly on illusions, which is the mixed signals. This is illusions. Okay? All right. So Spirit says you need to let it go. You need to surrender. Withdraw. This is an ending. You have been backstabbed. This is your Ten of Swords here. All right, so let's get a couple of more messages. Let's see what what suggestions do you have for the collective? What does the collective need to know here? Okay, so Spirit says embrace change going forward. Envision your desires, allowing the universe to align you with your intention. Okay, so Spirit wants you to embrace that change and moving forward. Okay, what else? Okay, so this Spirit is saying remain open to possibilities. You are an excellent communicator. Move on. This is Epicure. So after you've let things go, after you've healed from everything, the Spirit says embrace the change, envision your desires, move forward. You know, we all have choices. Okay? We all have choices. So there is a relationship that will be simple companionship. It'll bring you peace and satisfaction. Move forward. And when you move forward, stay open. Stay open to the possibilities. Epicure. Not sure what that means. Anybody knows, put it in the comments. Anything else? If you're feeling overwhelmed about this situation, Spirit says detox. Detox. It says address the emotions holding you down. Okay, and this is the water here. So this may be significant with the water sign. Okay. Okay, so Spirit says, oh, this is Dark Lord. This is talking about fighting on the front line. You feel like you are fighting on the front line, you know. Heartbreak can make you feel that way. This is saying you have physical and magical capabilities. You have been enlightened by this message. Spirit says you have the authority, you have the power, the grandiose, the influence. Move forward as if you are a warrior. This is Dark Lord. Just because you're dark doesn't mean you don't have light in you. So keep in mind, in order to move over to the light, we're all born in darkness. According to those you all that are deep in the Bible, we're all born in darkness. We're all born in sin. You have to learn your lessons and move towards the light. You have to grow. So Spirit says you still have the power. You have the capabilities. You feel like you are fighting on the front line. You are a warrior. Spirit wants you to keep moving forward. Envision your desires and align with the universe. Okay? Okay, so this is talking about making sure you're checking off your list. Make a list. Reach for your higher goals. Make the tough decision. This is the achiever. So Spirit is asking you to make that tough decision. Yes, it hurts. It was very confusing. Spirit wants you to make that tough decision. Okay? Anything else for the collective? Unwavering. Listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the whole truth. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition was telling you the situation wasn't quite right. Okay? So continue listening to your intuition. Okay? This right here is basically this is High Priestess energy. Okay? So listening to the whispers of your heart, making sure your heart is open and you know the truth. This is High Priestess energy. Okay? Right, let's see. Anything else? All right. So Spirit says you are surrounded by support and protection. Achieving your goals. Laying down the roots with a firm foundation. Okay. Plan towards your goals. So Spirit said, let all this go. Okay. And remember that you are supported and protected. This is the rope. Okay. So this is saying that that rope is strong. Hold tight. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. All right, let's get one more for the collective. This is Risk Taker. So this is confirmation on you being a builder. So moving forward from a situation that you were confused about, that takes guts. That's a risk. Okay? And, you know, it's a risk to let something go and move on. So this is the inventor. You're about to invent something new because you made a decision to move on. Okay? You're about to invent something new. You're about to have a new life. All right. Okay, so let's get an angel number. Get an angel number for the collective. You are about to invent something new for your new life. Okay. This is angel number 3737. And what I always say about numbers that repeat, they are powerful. And look and see what that says under 3737. It says comfort zone. And I was just about to talk about creating something new, leaving old situations that don't serve you. Yes, it is hard. You have to be a risk taker to move forward. You have to accept the defeat and move forward. You have to accept that loss and move forward. So angel number 5 for today is rapid movement forward. You have to accept and keep going. You have to. Because if you do not, and if you continue staying in a situation where you are having mixed signals or mixed feelings, or you don't know where you stand, you become stagnant. You become stuck. You can't grow. You can't build that way because you're going to have someone pulling on your energy. And this person could be a spiritual vampire or energy vampire, using you up because you're sweet, you're kind. So you have to be very, very careful about connecting yourself with people that mean you're no good or they have karmic debt to pay. They will hold you in one place so that you cannot move when actually you have wings to fly. So this says 3737. This is comfort zone. This says stagnation, safety, expansion, growth, risk, breakthrough. Your comfort zone has become too familiar. It is time to step out and pursue what you truly desire, knowing that your angels are guiding and supporting you. Take one step today that feels slightly uncomfortable, but exciting. Trust that growth happens when you move beyond the familiar. 3737. Last card out is the inventor. And it says, take a risk. Down here at the bottom, the inventor. So remember, you are the inventor. You create every second, every moment, every minute of your life. You are the magician. You have the power to do that. And it is through your creative mind. Your mind is creative. You use your imagination, which starts in the spiritual world. You pull it out into the physical where you can work with it with your hands. You can touch it. It's a tangible thing. You make steps to move forward towards that goal, and before you know it, you have birthed a new idea. It is something that is yours that no one can take from you. So once again, step out of your comfort zone. Walk away from this relationship. Okay? We have the hangman here. Let it go. Withdraw. This is your enlightenment. You are about to transform because you listen to your intuition. Okay? All right. So let's see what signs this resonate with. First out, we have Aquarius. Happy birthday, Aquarius babies. Look like we're about to switch over here in a minute. We have Pisces. If we haven't already, we have Virgo, Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, and we have Taurus. If this is not one of your signs, then this could be in your birth chart. Once again, I am Goddess Cree, and this was a divine message. Please click that like, subscribe, comment, and I'll be back with another message. Bye.